We are resorting to violence. Hello, for those of people who are here today. Uh, After last stream's technical difficulties, I am a lot more prepared for this one. Um, this is a very spur-of-the-moment stream for sure. Um, very spur-of-the-moment. But we'll make do with what we have here. So, let me, hard cut to basically nothing. So, hello everybody. We're going to be playing a lot more Donkey Kong for starters. So, I have like 6 games on the schedule, more technically, more like 7, but I'm not going to count too much because I have a little bit of a history lesson for the DOS version, kind of. I don't know if the joystick works on RetroArch when it comes to DOS games, but we'll figure that out soon. I guess I'll start narrating. I don't know who's in chat because nothing's showing up, so I'll just narrate this for those of people who are watching, whether currently or in the live stream replays or whatever. So, what I was wanting to talk about in the last stream was Donkey Kong had a version on DOS, and it's a very interesting one because there is some scrutiny in that area. So, let me explain. So, yes, there is a version made for the DOS, but if you look for marketing for this game, it was actually made for IBM PC, which was built on DOS at the time. At this point in history, MS-DOS, which is what most people use for emulating this game, did not come out yet. So if you use DOSBox for this game, there are some things that are just not going to work. So the thing about that is DOSBox primarily, I think, uses MS-DOS, so it does any DOS game, really, but because this version of the game was anticipating IBM's PC line to be used, MS-DOS did not have the same parameters to use, so this is what we got. So I loaded up DOSBox for this version. So do we have a joystick? Yes. Hang on, Yes, we do have a joystick. Yes, we want color. So this is what most people recognize this game for, which is a lot of pink. So we're gonna be just play through 5 levels of this. I'm gonna use my OBS setup camera. Actually, no, hang on one second. I forgot the joystick has a weird issue. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna not use my controller for this one. So I'm gonna say no instead. Let me take my gloves off because it's very clunky. So we do not have a joystick. We want full color. I need to remember what the controls were for this. So the thing about the DOS version is it's a very, very low effort version of the game. I do want to demonstrate the hammer because I barely ever see that. Oh, so your hammer does not have to be down in order for that to work. Okay. So the thing about the DOS version of this game is you don't have to be holding the controller down in any direction for Mario to move. All you have to do is just press left, and he's still going. That's one of the infamous parts about this game. But yeah, um, I'll get into more as to why this game makes more sense for a release once we're done with this version. For now, I want to get at least a loop done. It may take a bit, though, because this is a little relatively slow. So this was allowed because this was under Atari Soft's contract for making computer ports for Donkey Kong. As I explained before you came in, this was made for the IBM PC, not the MS-DOS, which is what most people usually end up playing this game on. So, don't anticipate greatness. So, oh, that's a terrible hitbox. What is required? I think I want to do at least a full loop. However, upon further research, oops. So, I reconfigured a bunch of audio stuff, so I might re-record a bunch of things because of reasons. But the idea is to get at least 1 or 2 full loops in. But the thing about that would end up being, I have to really focus here. Okay, so what I may end up doing from my recent research is to beat 5 loops of every game starting from like the original level, because apparently the difficulty usually goes up to a max of 5 difficulty levels. So like from the title screen in this game, it said that there are 5 difficulty levels, so I'll be trying to play through a loop of every difficulty level. Oh, that's lucky. Okay, that took longer than I thought it was going to. Well, I mean, I think I'd rather work on 2 loops, because I just remembered they usually have, like, a different jingle on the second loop of most of these versions of the game. What in the world is going on out there? Alrighty. Excuse my neighbors, they don't know. Ooh. I don't know if the 75-meter level's in this game, though. I will say, though, it is very jank trying to play this version. Ooh, okay. I might go again, just to see if I can get to loop 2. Okay. Only been at this for 5 minutes, we can do that. And then I'll switch to an emulator that runs the IBM JX, which was a computer model that was made around this time. I'm surprised that works! I think the jump is really generous because I think the developers knew that the hit detection is going to be awful. which is somewhat alarming. Hello, Riley. I am playing what I think so far is just literally the worst version of Donkey Kong. It is now cemented into my brain. So I'm playing... Oh. Yeah, Nightmare Kong. Yeah, we're getting to this. We're beating Pinky from Doom. Hence the joke. I just realized you can't see the live count under my webcam. I might move my webcam in a second to account for that. There we go. What did I do? He's still there. Uh-oh. I wasn't even touching the spacebar. Okay. That just happens? Okay. I mean, I should probably expect as much. Oh, 6,900 points. Nice. So I want to beat at least loop 2 of this version, which may or may not happen soon. So what I think I'll end up doing is just beat the 2 loops here, and try to beat loop 5 on the IBM computer. That's gonna be the goal, at least, for the stream right now. If not, I'll just work on that off stream or something. That's... How... Whoa! How do you avoid that? How many lives do I have left? Like 2? No, I have 1 left. Oh no. Okay, the game is struggling a little bit. I was wondering... That fireball is scaring me a little bit. I don't think it's better than any of the others. I think this is like the most inferior way to play Donkey Kong, honestly. Um, how do you... What would be the select... What did... Oh, I activated two-player mode. Um, I think I'll reset the game. No. What does it look like without color? Okay, same thing. How do I want to do another level. Okay. I guess I don't have a say? Um, get the first letter on it. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. And then enter. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so that's why Calco 2 did 5 loops. Okay. The game is starting to struggle a little bit. Huh, first try, okay. Is the pie level in this version? We'll see. I can't tell. Oh, it does have the pie version. Can you all hear the game audio, by the way? I was just trying out some new... I was just trying out some new audio settings. Okay. Perfect. Okay, glad I skipped to level 3, because I would have missed the pie level entirely. I didn't think I was gonna make that shortcut. That was like like a frame or something away. Oh. Okay, that is much easier to time, I guess. Okay. Is that a birthday cake? Is it Pauline's birthday today? What is that down there? Purse? I can't tell. Is that supposed to be her dress? Yeah, he ain't gonna come near me until it's like way too late. Or right now. Oh, no. Guess it's kind of cute how they opened their eyes a little bit. I'm gonna get you out of the way, because you are starting to worry me. Now you're starting to worry me. Okay. Good thing the hammer is has a very gracious timer. I just wish I can tell whenever it would run out. It was a pretty good run for level 3. Yes, this is a very, very slow game. Compared to the Atari 800 version, this is pretty bad. The worst part is that it's almost playable, which implies that it has something over other versions. It's just generally a terrible port, at least from MS-DOS cycles. The fact that this version has all of the different levels is also pretty interesting. The pie just spawns there! Oh, that's a terrible death trap. The Donkey Kong sprite just looks so doopy. Oh! So it's very much like the American arcade cabinets. Oh. Very interesting. Yeah, that's... There is a version of the NES version that has the Pie Factory, but we're gonna have to wait a couple of decades in the timeline to get to that point. Because it never released for the NES. Even though it is the NES version. Man, okay. I guess this is something to expect when we move to the IBM PC. I promise I'm not this bad at video games. It's the controller, I promise. Alright. Let me remove my webcam, because I think that's going to be it for the MS-DOS version. For now, at least. So we're not done with this game yet. So, as I have said, this game looks a lot different on the IBM PC. I don't remember which emulator it was. So, hang on. It's not loading on the correct... There we go. Okay. Let me make sure... Yeah, let me make sure that everything else is... Okay. So y'all were able to hear that. Okay. Let me see here. I think this is it. I hope I got that right. So this is the IBM PC version, where much like the DOS version, it has all the same graphics, except now we get the proper color. So this is what it's supposed to look like, which is very funny. Let me see, I wish there was like a snap feature or grid or whatever. But yeah, this is just the... So, here's the thing. I messed around with the IBM computer a little bit, and I found out that the reason why you can do an offhands kind of game with this version is because you can't put in more than one input at the same time. So to compensate for that, they would have the game only select the most recent input command instead of having multiple at the same time. And as you can tell, this game does run a little better than the DOS version. Not by a whole lot, but there is a definite improvement in the speed of things. Like, it runs a lot smoother, as it was intended. And that's because it was intended for an IBM PC, not an MS-DOS PC. As you can see there, I automatically jumped because the last input I had was the spacebar, which is the jump command, because I tried to jump over that gap. Of course you are. Oh, that's wonderful. I might have to record this one off screen, mainly because, obvious reasons. But yeah, the game is running a lot smoother in comparison to that MS-DOS version. It looks a lot better too. So, if you do intend on playing this, you need to get an IBM PC emulator. The one I'm using is called Marty PC. I don't remember how I set it up to begin with, but I shouldn't expect it to be too difficult for those of people who do want to play, because, well, yeah, it's more red because, yeah, so it's more red, so Donkey Kong and Mario and Pauline just look a lot more normal, which is crazy. So yeah, a lot of sprite flickering, but yeah, this is the intended way to play Donkey Kong on the DOS. So I need to go into Mario Wiki and have this clarification in practice, because DOS and MS-DOS are not synonyms, or they're not complete synonyms. MS-DOS was a computer series before Windows that was also built on DOS. So DOS has been around for a while, and then, yeah. Yeah, he basically was Sonic before Sonic got his... Maybe some of these barrels had some toxic radiation and it made his eyes green. But yeah, this is supposed to be the intended way to play this game, surprisingly enough. I forgot this was the next level. Oh yeah, it is lagging now. I mean, as much expected, considering the age of this computer in general. Okay, so this version of the game does not really care about ceilings. Donkey Kong's still a slowpoke. Okay, they can backstop you, okay. Really? Okay, I'll call that a checkpoint so that I'm not trying to run all 5 levels in one go. Ooh, okay, the lag's starting to hit. Ooh. I don't really commentate much on Donkey Kong ports because it's Donkey Kong. What? How much more is there to commentate on Donkey Kong? Uh, at this point, I'm just like sitting through like every version, just commenting on the visual and audio differences between each one. Oh, it's too horrible for words. Yeah, the TK fatigue's coming from me now. Uh... It's not great. That's for sure. Like, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. It's just... It's really hard to anticipate, is the thing. He did it again! Donkey Kong! You're so difficult. How do I dodge that? I like how it like starts off so smooth, but once there's like too many entities going on at the same time, it struggles to load. Okay. I'm hoping by the time I get to the ocean ports, things would get a little easier. But I'll have to see. Because usually when I play test these, I don't really keep playing them. So I'll have to wait until I get to those before I make that assessment. So now I have one life to get through 2 loops at the very least. Ugh. I don't know what the point of those moving ladders are. Oh no, he took Pauline again. I got another life. Somehow. That was lucky. Okay. This is gonna be a long one, folks. 100 meters. From like laggy gameplay to non-laggy gameplay, it's always a whiplash. I like how the fireballs get white into their eyes whenever I get the hammer. It's almost like a shock value kind of thing. They can still— what? Oh, man. So I guess you're only vulnerable in the front when you get the hammer. I guess that makes sense. Oh, man. I have to do all that again. Come on, we can do 3 loops, right? Okay, I think the pattern's like the same. Oh yeah, because he drops the barrel directly down in the arcade version, but they can't really do that from the angle he's at. Oh, okay, that's why he throws it at. Okay, makes sense. Good thing the fireball spawning hasn't changed. Please don't. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. Please, 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 please. You gotta be kidding me! What? Oh. There's like no control over that. Like, huh? Oh no, you don't. We've been at this for like 20 minutes and I've only barely made it to level 3. I'll give it one more go and then I'll move on to the next version. I'll probably just finish this off stream so we can keep the schedule going. Because I need to have more footage for the VOD channel if I want to keep it doing a daily upload schedule. Which I probably should stop doing at a point, but I don't know exactly. Maybe I'll just record myself playing other games and use that as like filler. Because it is a... I did label it as a VOD dump channel, so I don't know. We'll see. I do want to play other games other than Mario. I'm just now thinking out loud. That's crazy. It's a jump scare. That felt like forever. Why? Ugh. Let's go. Yep, he's just gonna chill there. No biggie. And it's from these games I learn I'm impatient. Like, I don't have a real reason to be impatient, but I just am. Maybe I should read a book. Oh, goodness. Is there like a different jingle for every level? I just noticed that. Am I crazy for thinking that? Please, please. I don't want to do this again. Okay, this could be free depending on the depending on the pie level. Uh, yes, the Kong is eternal. Should I just start playing like Doom music? For some reason, I feel like that would just immerse me even more into this. Okay, I think we're good. As long as I play good, I can probably beat this loop. We'll see. Oh yeah, there's more barrel. Right. Okay, that was a really good decision. Woo! Okay, we're good. Okay. 75 meters and then 100 meters. And then we can move to loop 5. Like recently? As in recently and legitimately? Ooh. No! Alrighty, moving on to the next Donkey Kong. Oh, man. Okay, we'll have to move on to that. We'll leave the fun in progress. Okay, more assistant. Okay, that makes more sense. So that was 44. We're on to the TI-99 4A computer. So that's this one. Okay. Let me raise that up. Okay. Alrighty. I can't remember how I did this. This was the emulator, so I need to remember. So I think... Yes. Okay, so this is another Atari Soft port. Right? This is Atari Soft? Yeah, Atari Soft. So Atari Soft was a branch of Atari. I probably should have explained this when we did the DOS version. I think I have input. Um, so when it comes to the computer versions of Donkey Kong, they were usually made by Atari Soft, which was a branch under Atari that was licensed by Nintendo to make these ports to computers. So this was another one of the games they worked on. They worked on the DOS version, they worked on this one, they made an Apple II version. And eventually in the stream we'll get to the Commodore 64 and VIC-20 as well. Um, so that's going to be very fun. Is there no demo screen for this? I guess not. Okay, I just pressed the right button thinking it was going to be automatic. Oh no, this is going to be really... Oh no. Oh, wait. Right, Q's... I forgot, this version is different. Space is pause. Q is jump. Why are there so many barrels? Why are there just so many barrels? This is level 1. This is the a version that I need to restart because this is already a terrible one because I keep forgetting the controls for this are different. So, I am... Okay, so this is the Texas Instruments the Texas Instruments 99/4A computer. And this is another one of those versions made by Atari Soft. We just played the first one, which is the DOS computer. This is the second one for the TI 99/4A. Yes, the calculator guys. I was really surprised by the fact that they had computers when I was researching for this. Because when I initially did the research, I was not expecting to learn that information. So from the DOS version, I'm expecting, I think I'm gonna expect that the level structure is gonna follow that of the American arcade cabinets. Oh, these ladders are funky. And that guy's camping me. Oh, man. These guys are brutal. I keep wanting to think I'm playing the DOS control set for some reason. The physics are alright, I guess. I feel like these ports are expecting you to have played the original so that you can remember how the cutscenes looked. Or at least that's the assumption I'm making. So I can be a little bit more generous, because Donkey Kong has not moved at all. Come on, Donkey Kong has to die. Okay, so this is similar to the American arcade version of this game. Okay. Okay. Oh, so you just can't make that jump. Okay. You just can't make that jump. Okay. So you do have to take the literal longest way. Oh dear. This is a very underwhelming port. It just looks okay. That's it. That is all this port has to offer. It just looks okay. Mario moves at the same speed as these barrels. So I'm assuming a backward jump is not going to work. Also, look at the live sprites. Why do they look so doopy? What's with these guys? Okay. This could go in my favor. Man, those ladders are just janky. Those barrels are just coming out fast. Ugh. I think I need to hold off on the caffeine for a little bit. Wait. You saw that too, right? I just jumped through the platform? um, um, I want to get to the pie level. I'm gonna do a cold reset on that real quick. Do I have to put the game in again? What? What? Okay, it's loading. Is it because I only have one cartridge loaded? Because it's split in two. Okay. Okay, so it was loading? Okay. This game's crazy. So do I have a time limit or... What even happened? Those barrels go down fast. But Mario can't jump any longer than that. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna give one more good attempt. If it crashes again on that level, then I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. If not, then I'm gonna have to just full through to like through level 3 or something. Because these barrels are barely reactable. I better make this VOD count for the VOD channel. Nice. Riley, do you remember how far you got in this version? I knew it! Oh, should have kept going up. Whoa! Those barrels are going fast! This version's more akin to the original arcade, I can tell that much. Which is better than the DOS version. Which is very funny considering they came out on the same month. Please don't crash here. I only played one loop. Okay. I just realized there's no springs. Wait a second. Wait a second, there are no springs! There are no springs! Alrighty then. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? Okay, that's been an hour. I do want to just keep plugging along. I'll just leave these in progress and then just finish them off stream. I don't know what the pi levels are going to look like until I get to them or whatever. Um, so what's next? The Apple II. Okay. What was the Apple II that I used? Okay. This is the one I used. Okay. Move. Okay. So this one. This one I would love. I'm interested in what this one's gonna look like. Do I have notes on the controls for this? I guess I don't. It's probably, from the looks of it, it might just be another DOS version. So there's no, like, demo. Wonder if my controller works with this one. Um, I should have play tested this one. Oh, it's the number pad keys. Okay. So what's the jump button? Oh dear, what is the jump button? Jump button? Should I look at the instruction manual for this? Probably should. What are the controls for this? Okay, so that numpad, okay. I'm just trying to mess with the settings. I probably should have done this earlier. Okay, I guess I'm stuck with the number pad. I just don't know what the jump button is. What is the jump button? Wait. What's the button to go up? Oh, this is horrendous. What is the jump button? What is the jump button? Wait, hold the phone. Where is the jump button? Hold a diddly darn moment here. Do I have the instruction manual by chance? I do not. Okay. Time to do some quick research, because I don't know what the controls are. That's lovely. This looks like the Atari 800 manual, not the Apple II manual. Large collection of Apple II manuals. Surely this one has Donkey Kong. It does not. Uh... I don't... Caps Lock? Hold on. Caps Lock. Are you sure? What in the world? Okay, some people... Okay, Caps Lock did not work. So what's the jump button? Alt? Why is it Alt? Okay. I have tried Shift. Apparently it's Alt. The left Alt key. Why, I don't know, but apparently it is the Alt key. That's crazy. Why is it the Alt key? Well, I'm glad that's resolved. Okay, now that I can properly play the game-ish, I just need to remember that it's the number pad now. Oh, that's great. That's a great start. Okay. So I'm assuming all of these Atari Soft versions are going to be 5 loops. So it's depending on how far I want to go. So depending on how far I want to go, we might not get to Commodore 64 or VIC-20 this stream. Because I'm already down to my last life. Okay. This one is sharp, which is a weird way to describe the difficulty. It just feels sharp to play. Like, I don't like the number pad being the arrow keys. I don't know how to reconfigure that in this emulator, but... You are schmoovin', my good sir. Okay. It's really hard. I also find it funny it's really hard to find instruction manuals for these, for the Atari Soft games, because everyone just seems to get the same Atari 800 version. Ooh. Yeah, I figured as much, because my keyboard has arrow directions, so I'm assuming that was it. But so far, all of the emulators... Stop paying attention for 1 second, you die. I pressed spacebar. um, I'll try again. I don't know how much time I want to spend on this. This looks very closely to the DOS version, though. Man, this configuration is weird for my hands. I'm gonna just game over here and then start a new run. Yeah, it's the DOS version without the nightmare fuel. That's pretty accurate. It's not comfortable to play. Like, it feels as fast as the Atari 800 version, but it doesn't feel smooth. Like, the jump physics look pretty much the same as the DOS version. So, ugh. You are fast. Okay. That's pretty accurate. Alright, loop 2. If we get to loop 3 before I game over, we'll keep going. The barrels are a lot faster. That's a huge buffer between jumping, okay. I keep pressing, like, the middle of the... As I was explaining the issue of my skills here, I die. So I keep wanting to press the middle of the number pad thinking it's down, but it's not the same as the arrow keys. Go up, okay. Go up! Mario, go up! Okay. Talk about jank. Okay, so this is the 75 meter. Yeah, that jump's a lot more forgiving in this version. Oh my goodness, I can't... My fingers want to do the... Oh my goodness. That was a quick jump. This ladder detection's really bad, too. Okay, I've been at it for 8 minutes. I'll do one more attempt. Ugh. I just have to, like, think whenever I want to press the down button. This feels so unnatural. That's a funky hitbox. Okay. I can't react to that. It's like I have to count the barrels to anticipate it at the very least. Okay. Okay, I probably should veto that one ladder from here on out. That was fast. Okay. I need to lay off the caffeine. If I want any chance of getting sleep tonight, that is. You guys are messing with me now. The controls are so unnatural, I have to, like, double think about everything. Why can't I do that? That's great. Enjoy non-laggy Mario. Before they all spawn in. You know what? Um, because why not? I need to show everything off on stream. I might as well do it. Barrels don't seem much faster. There are a lot more of them, however. My brain stopped. Okay. And that counts. Okay. Alright, we're restoring that. Okay. My impatience is rising again. Alrighty. The funny part is I have not seen the pie level yet. So... Okay. I'm getting too hot-headed for this. Okay. One more attempt. So this is really difficult. Mostly because of the control scheme, and I can't get my controller connected right now. When I don't want to take the time to configure anything right now. Okay. I don't know how I did that, honestly. That's a lot of yellow. That's a lot of fire. Okay. Ties are much more merciful in this version. Okay. I'm still on the ladder. Ah, I was afraid of that. Wow, okay, okay. I think what I'll end up doing for the completion metric is just beat level 5. I don't think I really care about doing any other levels, because that's bull. I don't want to have to deal with that for, like, man. I'm already getting, like, vibes of, like, being still playing the original Donkey Kong arcade. I don't like that at all. I let's take a break from Donkey Kong. I definitely need one. So, let me open up RetroArch again. Let's see, where is it? So I'll just load this up. Why is RetroArch? Okay. So we're gonna take a break from Donkey Kong and play some Mario Brothers. How's that sound? Um, so this is Atari Incorporated. Oh dear. Which one's the demo? Okay, so I'm gonna let the demo play out for a second here. This is the a fabled Atari 5200 ports of Mario Brothers. Let me look at my completion metrics for this game. So from what I'm aware in my research, there's 18 different phases, but there's not a lot of research on this game, so I don't really know. This demo guy is not really good at the game. Is this guy gonna keep going? Or... He doesn't seem to be losing lives. Okay. So, I'm gonna do one player. Can I use the joystick? Oh, this is the demo again. I'm sorry, no. I wanted... Okay. Okay. This is definitely one of the games of all time already. Oh, you can do... Oh! That's a very fun move. Whoops, okay. This might be a... This might take a bit. Oh, come on. This is not a good start. I hope you can get lives. Um, in the same way as you would in the original arcade game. But I'll have to see. Um... Oof. Okay. Okay, so you do get lives after getting a certain amount of points. I don't know what that number would be, but... I want to say it was 2,500 points from the looks of it. This is gonna be slow, though, so what round are we on now? Wait. How do I know which round I'm in? Wait a sec. Hold on a minute. How do I know? Do I need to count the rounds? Oh dear, I might have to count the rounds. The hitboxes are at least generous. I just can't tell... Oh. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna have to... count the rounds, which... That's not gonna be fun. That... Well, that's wonderful. Okay, so how do I want to do this then? Okay, so I'm gonna have to count each round, which that does not sound fun whatsoever. Alrighty. So this is round 1. Round 2. That was that one I wanted. what was I thinking was gonna happen? Okay. Okay. I really don't want to just grind a bunch of these games already. That does not sound fun. But it's looking that way, unfortunately. We're already worse off from the last run, which is crazy. Oh boy. I feel worn out from this. Why was I... I'm tired. I don't think I'm gonna play much after this, because I'm now worn out from playing games that are just not good to control. Like, this isn't even fun to play. Golly. So that was 4. So this is round 5. Woo! Okay, that was 5. I remember Lonely Goombas had issues with this particular version, particularly with the fighter flies. Having a hard, hitbox. I don't think I'm having a hard time myself. I seem to be very on point with them so far. How did I miss that fireball? Wait, that was 7? I have no idea. Was that 7? I've lost count already. That's... How was I supposed to account for that? Okay. I'm really tired. um, so let's work on stream elements. So I've been given suggestions to get a timer, for like these games. Um, I don't know how I want to implement this, so I'll be working on that tonight instead of just grinding these games. I think my brain's just on overload right now. Like, I think it's too stressed given circumstances, so I think we're gonna call it a night. Um, so, if anyone wants to keep up with me, I'm gonna just sit in the Discord VC for a little bit. But, I guess until then, let's work on the tier list. Um, so what do we have here? So this was the IBM version. That was not a good port. Probably the worst port of Donkey Kong so far. Because it kind of works for IBM PC better, but it's just not good to play. Same with the other ones here. I'd say TI-99 looks more palatable. Apple II just worked better, but they're all terrible. Atari 5200. That one was at least playable. Like, I think it's very slow. Is this one of the first Mario Brothers ports? Yeah, because there's the NES version. Oh wow. Okay, so this is the second Mario Brothers port. Interesting. Okay. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. I'm gonna give it. Uh, I'm gonna give it a hard 3. Alrighty. I'll be in the VC in the Discord server. You can find that in the description. I'll be working on. We can look over some extra stream elements for other games and see what works with OBS versus whatever. And then I'm gonna just keep working on the next video until it's done because it is way, way overdue. Um, oh boy, I am. Ugh. So I'll see you all in the Discord VC. Until then, and after, I don't know. For those of people who are watching afterward, I hope to see you all in another stream soon, or however you want to. I don't know how to do outros for this. I'm terrible at them. All right, I'm gonna end the stream now.